So only one will survive between Papua New Guinea's phenomenal knockout artist, the Headhunter. A record of 70-12 with 40 knockouts takes on Ian the Great One Jacobs. 24-1, 18 knockouts. One of the men upon whom the legacy of Australian kickboxing was built. The other one, of course, is sitting right next to me here tonight, Stan the Man. Here's how they stack up toe-to-toe. Headhunter 36, Ian Jacobs 39, not 29. There's also a 10-centimetre height advantage to Jacobs. Both men weighed in 75 kilos apiece. Let's check them out now, Ian Jacobs and the Headhunter. You talk about a man who has produced the most scintillating knockouts in maybe the history of all combat sports. And you're talking about Stanley Mandex. Have a look at this highlight reel. The man with size 20 feet. He's got bobsleds for feet as Stanley Mandex. That was at Vodafone Arena on another A1 card. Jump, spinning, hook kick to the jawline that laid out his opponent for a full 10 minutes. You talk about greatness. You talk about the former world's middleweight champion, Ian Jacobs. A man who dominated the middleweight scene in the 1990s. If K1 Max was around in the 1990s, Ian Jacobs would have been the man. He hasn't fought since 2001. At 39 years age, Ian Jacobs is coming back tonight. He hasn't chosen an opponent. He hasn't handpicked an opponent. He's going up against one of the best in the world.
Proudly presents
A1 World Combat Cup Championship of the World.
Autobahn, proud supporters of Last Man Standing.
Fight number 2, tournament Heat 1. The Headhunter versus Ian Jacobs.
Oh yes, you could not imagine the excitement that is sizzling through our veins and certainly coursing through everyone here at Melbourne's Dockland. Because Stan, this is the fight we have all been waiting for. The return of the Headhunter, maybe the most spectacular knockout artist we have ever seen in Australasian kickboxing, and the return of Ian Jacobs. Stan, you've seen the Headhunter over the years. No one quite knocks them out like the guy with the size 20 feet.
He's got unbelievable feet. I mean, he throws kicks from all angles. But the funny thing is, Ian Jacobs' best weapons were also his legs. So tonight's going to be interesting to see how these guys fare against each other.
There he is, Stanley Mandex, the Headhunter from Papua New Guinea. Oh, we know that music, Stan. It's time for us to enter the nostalgia zone.
I feel like we're going back 8 years.
Brother, we haven't heard this for a long, long time. And there he is. The return of the Great One. Former long-time world's middleweight champion. No one dominated the middleweight division in the 1990s like this man, the Powerhouse Ian Jacobs. You go back to the old days, his legendary fights against Manson Gibson, Diamond Dale Westerman, and so many others, Stan. Gurkhan Ozkan, of course, that bloodbath. And something just, I don't know what it is, Stan, something goes through me every time Ian Jacobs is in centre ring.
Yeah, he's got that presence, doesn't he? He's got that special presence. He's the sort of fighter that I call has the X factor. And you know what? Looking at him right now, he looks not a day younger than I remember him 8 years ago.
I tell you what, folks, I've got goosebumps or some of the strange growth right now because I'm excited. Let's take it up to Tarek Solak for the official introductions.
And representing Papua New Guinea in the blue corner, 70 fights, 82 fights, 70 wins, 40 in the way of knockout, the Headhunter. His opponent coming out of the red corner, representing Australia. 25 fights, 24 wins, 18 in the way of knockout. Ian, the Powerhouse, Jacobs! Your referee, Mr. Dave Hitchcock.
If this doesn't bring back memories, folks, I don't know what does. You go back to those old days at the old Southern Cross Hotel. It's not there anymore. But remember Stanley fought Ed Beverlock? Remember when he fought Manson Gibson? Remember at Festival Hall against Gurkhan Ozcan? It was a history-making night. It was our first ever live broadcast on Fox Sports of a full Australian kickboxing show that night at Festival Hall. Gurkhan Ozcan, Ian Jacobs. And now, once again, the great one in centre ring.
And the headhunter knows exactly who he's fighting tonight, let me tell you.
Look at Jacobs, ripped, stripped and striated, more muscles than a seafood platter. As always, he has a cardio machine stand. The only question mark is, will ring rust affect Ian Jacobs?
Oh, he's hurt him! My word, one strike and he's going to be over! This is incredible! The big kibosh! It may be the fastest knockout in kickboxing history! It's faster than Longanides Alexio! It's good night, Irene! Stan! I'm sorry, brother, your crowd's been taken! One kick and it's good night, Irene! I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Actually, I take it back. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Because I just seen it. Ian Jacobs making short work of the headhunter. And the headhunter, now that he's realised it's all over.
The fastest knockout in kickboxing history. Ian Jacobs smiles over at us. Yes, great one. You are back. Let's take a look at it again. This is one for the highlight reel. Flying front kick. One shot of Stan.
Unbelievable.
Off the power leg stand, he chambered the back leg to the front. He switched up. That was full pound airborne. Oh my word, I have never ever in all of my days seen anything like that. Let's make it all official now with Tarek Solak.
Ladies and gentlemen, that would have to be the quickest and the fastest knockout ever in the history of fighting. Under 5 seconds in round 1. Going up to heat number 2, Ian Powerhouse Jacobs!
Wow, somebody get the Guinness Book of Records on the phone. Certainly the fastest knockout in the history of kickboxing.
Yeah.
Once held by you, Stan. Not anymore, brother. But I'm sure it's a title you'll proudly hand over to Ian tonight.
I'm more than happy, mate. I'm happy for him. And what a way to come back and make an impact.
Incredible, incredible. So Ian Jacobs moves through to semi-final number 1.